Success, a word we hear all the time. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself what it actually means to you? Most people grow up with a predefined idea of success, often shaped by family, society, or culture. But just because a definition of success was handed to you doesn't mean it's the right one for you. Is success about money, security, and status? Or is it about fulfillment, purpose, and contribution? What truly matters most to you in your career? In this video, we'll explore three things. One, the beliefs you've inherited about success. Two, three personal tests that can help you define success on your own terms. And three, finally, a framework to help you evaluate your career satisfaction using your own metrics. Let's start by uncovering the success messages that you've absorbed over the years. Your inherited beliefs about success. We all grow up with certain beliefs about success that we pick up from our surroundings, family, education, or cultural expectations. For example, in my case, my parents were doctors who immigrated to the UK from India. The messages that I inherited were about becoming a professional, earning a good salary, and achieving status in a respected field. To them, being a partner in a law firm would have been the ultimate measure of success. And for a while, I pursued that path until I realized something crucial. It wasn't my definition of success. Now, take a moment to reflect. What messages about success did you inherit? What were the success markers emphasized in your family? Were they about stability, prestige, hard work, creativity, or something else? And do those ideas still fit the life and career that you want? You might want to pause the video at this point and think about this for yourself. The key takeaway here is the beliefs that we inherit are not good or bad, but they might not be ours. At some point, we have to decide, do we keep them if they still align with what we want, or do we replace them if they no longer serve us? When I went through this process, I developed three personal career tests to define success on my terms. Let's explore them now. The three personal tests for career success. 1. The nighttime test. This helps you think about why you need to work. Everyone's circumstances are different, and your own circumstances will change at different points in your life. So, this test is about asking yourself at this moment in time, what do you need to get from your work in order to survive and feel secure, in order not to worry, so you can sleep well at night? When I worked in law and banking, passing this test wasn't a problem. I was financially stable. But then came the next test, the morning test. This helps you think about why you want to work. So this test is about what excites, motivates, and energizes you, your passions and strengths, and what gets you out of bed in the morning. We all have occasional rough mornings, but does your work make you feel alive and engaged? In many of my corporate jobs, I struggled to pass this test. I realised that although I was using my strengths, things I was good at, some of my strengths gave me energy, but others were quite draining. And so the world was pulling me in the direction of the strengths that it needed, which were not necessarily the ones that energised me the most. The daytime test. This test helps you think about why should anyone else care about the work you do. This is about your impact on others or the world. What contribution are you making? Why does your work even matter beyond just you? For me, although my jobs paid well, I didn't always feel like I was making a meaningful difference in a way that mattered to me. So now let's explore each of these tests in more detail so that you can reflect on what matters most to you. Nighttime factors. Why do you need to work? So let's start with the nighttime factors, which are about why you need to work. What do you need from your career to feel stable, comfortable, and worry free? Here are some common nighttime success factors that may prompt your thinking. Compensation and benefits. Do you earn enough to live comfortably? Is your salary a fair reflection of your value? Are benefits, pension, childcare, healthcare important to you? Fitting in and workplace culture. Do you feel like you belong in your workplace? Are you surrounded by people who support and respect you? Commute and flexibility. Is your current commute reasonable or does it drain you? Do you have the option to work remotely if needed? Work-life balance. Can you maintain a healthy balance between work and personal life? Do you have enough time for rest, exercise, and relationships? Which of these factors matter most to you? So you may want to pause the video now and write them down before moving to the next test. And there may well be other factors that come to your mind that fit into this category, and if so, add them. Morning factors. Why do you want to work? So now we come to morning factors. These motivate you to start your workday with energy when the alarm clock goes off. Here are some common morning success factors that you may wish to consider how these apply to you. Motivated strengths. Are you using skills that energize you, not just the ones you're good at? I realised I loved training, speaking, and coaching, but legal work drained me. Work environment. Do you work best independently or in a team? Do you thrive in structured offices or flexible settings? Development opportunities. Does your work provide learning and growth? And are you progressing towards bigger goals? Recognition and respect. How do you like to be recognised for your work? Do you need external awards or is personal satisfaction enough? Again, there's no right or wrong, just think about which of these factors are essential for you. And pause the video if needed, do this and come back. And feel free to add in other factors that are important to you which are not on this list. Daytime factors. Why should anyone else care? So finally, let's look at daytime factors. These connect your work to something bigger than yourself. A sense of impact, legacy, and contribution. Here are some daytime success factors that people mention in our workshops. What connects them is that they are all about making a difference and creating impact beyond yourself. Are you leading, mentoring, or helping others grow? Are you providing for your family or others? Are you creating jobs, driving innovation, or making positive change? Are you contributing to something you care deeply about? Does your work help solve meaningful problems? Take some time to reflect. What are the success factors that matter most to you? Use the downloadable worksheet to list your nighttime factors. Why do you need to work? Your morning factors. Why do you want to work? And your daytime factors. Why should anyone else care? And when you've completed that, you've completed this activity. Congratulations.